Okay, it is Mega here. So I got a box. I got another box. Okay, man, I keep on saying, yeah, this is gonna be the last mod for the. This is gonna be the last mod for the Empulse. Like, it seems like I'm just dumping all these mods onto it, but this is gonna be the. Okay, well, okay, the last one was that charger. And yeah, I actually have a list. Oh, let me bust that list out. All right, you can see here on my my phone that I have a to-do list here, and these are all the mods that I plan to do to the bike. I've probably done a little more than this, maybe, but yeah. So there it is. You can go over it real quick since this is pretty much the end of my modding almost. So install the National Cycle Flexor windscreen. I kind of did that, but not really. I installed the Spitfire. I installed the Spitfire windscreen with the National Cycle Deflector windscreen on it, and I didn't like it. So that's the reason why I'm not thinking this. Install the USB port. I installed that. Installed a 12 volt cigarette lighter dealie. I did that. I was kind of up in the air whether I was gonna do the Plasti Dip. I wanted to make the bike white and black, but I think I'm just gonna leave it the color it is. Well, I mean, it is Plasti Dip, and you can just peel it off. So I may do it later. I don't know. I wanted a black and white Empulse, like they had the black and white Bramo Empulse. I kind of like that color, but I don't know. The red's kind of growing on me. I like it. It says Victory on it. Bar end mirrors, I installed those. I like them. Cramp Buster, installed that. LED light, did that. License plate light. Air seat, I installed that too. Frame sliders, ram mounts, got that. Install axle sliders, got that. Level 2 charger, I just got that, okay. Okay, so here is my last mod on the Victory Empulse. For now, I don't know. I'm sure I'll find something. Oh, but yeah, I bought some gloves too. Haha! Well, I might as well show them off. These are, oh geez, they're massive, dude. Oh man, I know. I'm trying to find a good replacement for my SB2 gloves. These are Nox Nexos gloves, and I bought a couple of the Nox gloves, and I thought they were too bulky, you know, so I went with these. These are pretty bomb-proof. We'll try them out. I don't know. If I don't like them, we just buy another pair of SB2. So SB2 is my favorite all-around glove. So here it is. MRA motorcycle windscreens, universal mounting kit. So this is for oversized handlebars and 28. That's what a HKS 28/32 means. It means that you can put them on 28mm or 32mm handlebars, and I believe 28 is the one on the Empulse. As a 28mm comes out to about 1 1/8 inch. So there it is. I've heard good things about this mount. I hope it's good, because the ones on the Spitfire are not so good. I'm totally unhappy with it. That's why I've been riding the bike naked for now, you know. But it's summer. It's good time to ride a naked bike. So, all right. So here it is. MRA. Ooh, an Italian windscreen. Never had one of these. Heard a lot of good things about it, and it's pretty beefy windscreen, man. It's huge. I hope that does the trick, man. It's oh, I thought it was Italian. It's made in Germany. It's a German windscreen. That's weird. For some reason, I thought it was made in Italy. It says it's made in Germany. Yeah, it is in German and English. Oh no, that's not German. It says D. Is that German? I don't know. Oh, Denmark. Maybe the E means Denmark. Maybe they speak German in Denmark. I don't know. But there it is. For some reason, I thought they were an Italian company. Yeah, so there it is. So that is it's a mounting kit. It's a HTS 2832. That's what you want for the Empulse. And then this is an MRA V-Flow Screen Type C smoke gray. I don't know what the part number is. The part number is probably this one here, 238452 or something. Produced for Twisted. Oh, this is for Twisted Throttle. Yeah, Twisted Throttle has a lot of their windscreens. So there it is. Very nice. well packaged. It arrived safely, and it looks so. It's supposed to have a advanced aerodynamic design. I never had a windscreen that kind of had this little V thing here, and I would have ordered it from Twisted Throttle, but I went and bought these gloves. Is why. So yeah, I got a lot of I'm getting a lot of European parts for the Empulse. But if you think about it, the Empulse has a lot of European parts on it. A lot of the parts are either American or they're Italian. Okay, so
like
the first thing I've
done
is taking out the Spitfire mounts. I buy old Spitfire mounts, so that rubber stuff it actually kind of ripped off on there. So I don't know. I may leave it. I'll try to rub as much of it off as I can. But, so take the old mounts off and put the new ones on. Alright, here's my MRA universal mounting kit. It's designed to mount on the handlebars. And let's go install it. So it says here on the reverse side, this little arrow here, assembly instructions on the back. So there it is, and we've got to go liberate it. So there it is. It's in different languages. So that's pretty much what it's going to look like when it's on the bike. And that's it. No pictures. Some pictures on the back. So you just kind of follow that diagram. I think what I'm going to do is mount the mounts on the handlebar first, and then bolt the windscreen on. Goodies all unboxed. This is the V-Flow windscreen. Found it funny how they use this whole bag here with the windscreen, and it has some stickers for MRA, but they use the whole bag for it. Well, we got an MRA little bag. So everything came out pretty easily. There's a lot of plastic stuff. Very nice windscreen. So what I like about this is it's black on the bottom. It's black on the bottom, and it hides the instruments. So looks cool. So pretty much it's pretty easy to mount. You just got to mount it to these holes right here, and then I'll mount the X screen later. Maybe we'll take it out like this first, and then we'll use the X screen. So yep. What I don't like is that they don't give you any of the tools for the hardware, so you gotta go procure your own tools. So you can see it uses mostly Allen wrench hardware, which is good. It's harder to steal. Yeah, it's all Allen wrench stuff. Alright, so I guess I'll have to go track down some Allen wrenches. Alright, here's my go. You see the meat and potatoes of this kit is basically the rod here with the ball joint. And it allows it to move around, so that's interesting. I don't know if that's adjustable on the tension or anything. I hope it doesn't move while I'm riding. And then obviously the handlebar mounts. That's the next part of the equation. And just the fasteners. The rods that hold the windscreen up are pretty stout. They feel like they're made out of, I think they're aluminum. I don't know, no, that's steel. It's like stainless steel or something. It's very nice. Pretty hefty stuff. Let's get some weight to it. Alright, so it says the first step is to put these, put 8 of these nuts. 8 or 4. No, it's 8, there's 8 of them. So yeah, everything's in kind of a bag, and everything's all scattered, so hopefully you don't lose anything. Alright, so there's our 8. So the 8's got to go in here, basically. Let's see, they have like a little hex inserts. Right. Okay, so I see how it works now. So there are bolts or screws that hold it to the windscreen right here on the bottom, and there's some here on the side. So the sides provide tension for the ball joint here. So you can tighten the tension on it. So that's pretty cool. pretty interesting. The mount here is very nice. The way they engineered it, very nice. Okay, so I got these. I get the screws in for this. This wasn't too hard, and then you get to. I found out to put the mounting, the part that mounts the handlebar together. You have to. It has to be on the handlebar first. So it's kind of like it has like a little clamp here. And also, I want to note that there is a there's like a plastic in here, plastic spacer, and wow, it's pretty intricate material. There's no way. It would be really hard to fabricate parts for this. It's very well made stuff, so I can understand why it costs so much. Like remember, the mounting kit is like almost $50 itself, and then you got to buy the windscreen, so it puts it almost double the price of other windscreens. But the hardware is very good. The way they put it together, hopefully it lasts. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think you just take these inserts off if you want to install on bigger bars, but I'm pretty sure we gotta leave them in because we're the smaller of the two sizes. So yeah. Okay, you got it mounted. I mean I got the rods mounted. It was it's not too hard. You have to sandwich the mount between the. So yeah, so there's the plastic end right there. So it looks pretty slick. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I found the best way is to put the screw through first, and then line the backing up to it, and then like you gotta keep your finger in the hole so the nut don't fall out. One issue I'm thinking of is, what if I want to tighten this? Okay, let's still do it. Good. Just need a small Allen wrench. I think it was saying something in the manual about like leaving the screws facing inward for certain windscreens, but I don't think this is that windscreen. I think this one's supposed to be outward, so it's fine. The Allen wrench fits through there, so I guess if you used a really big one, it wouldn't work, because see, it's kind of curved at the edge. So yeah, it's just one thing to note. Alright, so and then pretty much just mount it on the bike. There's not many more parts left. There's these guys that go on the rod, and then these go on top of the clamps here. So. Alright, here's Mega here. So there it is. I got the MRA windscreen on there. I haven't installed the X screen yet, but it went on pretty good. Everything is like plastic hardware on this, but it's pretty good quality. It's kind of hard to install a little bit. You kind of have to get everything in there. These don't go in there very easily. So I got it at the highest setting. I tried to move the windscreen as far forward as possible, so I can tuck under it if I wanted to. It's actually, hold on. So here's a comparison with the old National Cycle deflector here. There it is, side by side. I'll just put it on top, I guess. Same height. It's the same height. It's wider. It is wider. Yeah, it's wider by quite a bit actually. Yeah, but wider means good, because that means I can use the X screen add-on. So I'm gonna go. I want to talk about the mounts a little bit before so that you can tighten the ball joints right here, and with that you can adjust the rake, and then you can move these up and down to adjust the height or where it is. Potentially I could slide this down here a little bit, and it'll be closer if I want to do that. So, but I still have to take it for a ride. I'm going to ride it with this, and then if I think I need to put the X screen on there, I will, to quiet it down. I have it, I might as well use it. It's compatible with this. I think it looks good. I like having the bottom part black like that. I may get some reflection from this, but since it's black on the bottom, I don't see too much. Plus it kind of hides the dash and everything, so I think it's kind of wide. But it's kind of wide, but it has some nice curves to it, like right here. So let's hope this, like, you know, this aerodynamic V shape helps. It's actually a very nicely made windscreen. It has a, man, is it windy right now? Alright, yeah. So like I said, it has a lot of adjustment. You can move it in and out, and then you can adjust the rake. You can also nudge it left and right. So, in my opinion, I think it's too many adjustments. I tried to center it as best as I could. Yeah, it's pretty wide, but I think it necks down nicely. It follows the headlight pretty nicely. So I like it. I'm happy with it. And like I said, I mean, if you wanted a nicer looking one, it would be smaller. You know. Sorry for the wind noise. So yeah. I'm gonna go ride it around like this first, and then try it out. It seems like the mounting hardware is very stout, and I like it. Everything is, you know, it's designed for these bars. It has a reducer, but everything is plastic, but it's very beefy plastic, you know. And the fact that it's plastic means it's not gonna rust. I also left out the covers for the screws because I may want to adjust it, you know. Also, it has a locking screws for the ball joints here, so this shouldn't move around. Hopefully, it doesn't move around. We'll see we have yet to see how stable this windscreen is, because that's the main reason I went away from this, is because the the mounts are not stable. Like, it would be getting loose all the time, and it would be all bobbly and stuff. It couldn't handle the bumps very well. So I'm hoping this one will do the trick. It is not easy to install and uninstall. I mean, I guess you could uninstall it by just like loosening this and then taking it off, but it would be hard. It's pretty hard to get it back in. That's all I'm gonna say. It's hard to get it back into here. It's pretty much in there very well. So yeah, I am impressed with the mounting. It is pretty beefy, even if it's plastic hardware. It's well-made plastic hardware. And it has quite a bit of adjustments. So I mean, that $150-ish price tag seems well worth it. One of my concerns is that the mount here, where it mounts to the windscreen, it has no kind of gasket or anything on it, so it's gonna scratch the windscreen up. But it's gonna be, you know, you won't see it. So yeah, there you can see it has a fair amount of lint on it already. Yeah, from my cover there. So yeah, so we'll just have to take it for a ride, see how it does. I will put that video right after this, and then I'll install the X screen since I have it. I think that combination of the X screen and this the V-Flow windscreen is a good combo, because this is smoke, and then if I want to tuck behind it, the X screen is clear, so I can see through it. So I think that'll work out pretty well. The bike looks pretty damn good with it. Look at it, not bad. It matches the bike well. It's super black, so shiny black. There's nothing. That's the thing about the Empulse. It's not a lot of shiny black on the Empulse. The Empulse is kind of like a matte black finish throughout, you know. And this is a very shiny black. So actually, it doesn't match the bike very well. Actually, it does. It matches the forks. The forks are shinier black. So I think it matches the bike pretty well, actually. So I like it. I like the way it looks. I thought it's not as tall as I thought it would be, but I mean, it's as tall as the deflector windscreen. So I mean, I don't really want it taller than that, anyways. It's gonna look kind of goofy-ish. So there it is. I'm gonna take it for a ride.